and happy Friday. Wow, good to see you. Well, I don't really see you, but we're both looking at the same page. This is math page 292, and this is our last lesson, starting of the last lesson of the last chapter of math for second grade. Woohoo! We're going to be making patterns. You guys are really good at this. I don't know if you remember the beginning of the year when we would do our calendar patterns, and Mrs. Lecce would get it wrong a lot. Beware, because these are more challenging and I might really get them wrong, but you are good at this, so you can be paying attention to make sure that I am on the right track. I need your help. We're going to look at plane shapes first. That's pretty easy. We remember that plane shapes mean we're just looking at the shape of the object, not at its three-dimensional depth or width or height, just the top layer of the shape. So here, if you make repeating patterns, obviously you can have it done by size. You can have large, medium, small, repeat, large, medium, small, repeat, large, medium, small. So you can use size to change it up. If you turn to the next page, 293, you can also see that you could change shapes. We used to do this in our calendar, so this is nothing new to you. You would do square, triangle, ooh, what's this one called again? Trapezoid, circle, square, triangle, trapezoid, circle, square, triangle, trapezoid. You can also change colors, keep the shape the same and just change the colors. You can do yellow, green, what is that? Pink or red? It looks kind of like a hot pink to me. So we're gonna say pink. Yellow, green, pink, blue, yellow, green, pink, blue, yellow, green, pink. So you've got size, shape, color you can change. You can also rotate. We haven't done a lot of this when we were in class together, but you can make a repeating pattern by turning the shapes to rotate the pattern. So if you notice that the triangle's at the bottom, if you were to rotate this square, turn it to the right, the triangle would now be on the left side. If you were to turn it again, the triangle's now on top. Turn it again, the triangle's on the side. Keep turning and it goes on the bottom. So you notice that the triangle goes from here to here, to here, to here. The triangle is looping around. Rotating is a new way of doing patterns that we have not done before, but you're gonna be good at it. So if you have triangle down, triangle left, triangle up, triangle right, triangle down. Goes here, then here, then here, then here. What would be next? The triangle would be on which side of the box? It would be on the left side over here if we rotated it again. So that's a new little something something. I want you to take out the page that I copied for you in the files page on our Teams page. I gave you a copy of this page 294. If for some reason you don't have the ability to print this page out, do not write in your book, but you may get a blank piece of paper and you may put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on it, and you will be drawing these shapes on that piece of paper if you don't have this sheet to use. I am going to use a sheet that I can draw on because I can't write in my book either. Let's look at this one. We're going to study the pattern and then we're going to figure out what comes next. First of all, what shape is our overall plane shape? If I darken mine a little bit so that you can see it, it is, can you tell me what shape that is? It's a hexagon. So we have a hexagon with a triangle in it. The triangle is pointing to the left. And then what happens here? And then notice what happens here. So we are not changing our color. We're not changing our shape. We are doing what to our pattern? Yes, we're rotating it or we're flipping it. In this case, you're flipping it back and forth or rotating it a half circle. Okay, so if you were to look at the pattern, let's first draw our hexagon in our box because we know our shape is going to be a hexagon. So you're going to draw a straight line and then 2 lines down, angle them in again, and connect it. Now we're going to have to figure out which direction the red part is facing. Is it going to be facing to the left or to the right? It should be, if you were to draw it in with your colored pencils, the red would be facing this way, and the other part would be yellow. Now, if you don't have any colored pencils, that's okay. I'm not grading you on whether you have colored pencils. What I will notice is if you just draw what my black lines are with your pencil. meaning that if I see a line down here, I'm going to know that your triangle side is going to the left. Clear? All right, let's look at this one. It looks like we have the same kind of colors, so we're not changing colors. Our shapes are the same. So what is happening in this pattern? We have a red box, red square up here, and then the red squares over here. And then it's down on this corner, and then it's over on this corner. So if you notice, the red square is the whole box, the whole square is rotating 1/4 turn. So it's this corner, then this corner, then this corner, then this corner. So if you were to follow that around, let's all of us draw our square at the end, our large square. Where is the small red square going to be? Is it going to be in this corner, top right, bottom right, or bottom left? You draw it in where you think it's going to be. Okay. It will be in the top left. That is all you have to do. If you would like to color it in with colored pencils, you certainly can. But this is the next pattern shape right there. That's what you should have written on your page. Okay, let's look at number 3. Find the repeating unit pattern. Identify what comes next. Fill in the blanks. These are some blanks at the bottom. We have, are the shapes changing? No. Are the sizes changing? No. Are the colors changing? Yes. Is it rotating? No. So there is a change in what in this pattern? What did we say was changing? The color changes. C-O-L-O-R, color. The color changes, okay? What's our color going to be? Red, red, blue, red, red, blue, red, red, blue, red, red, blue. Yep, you can do a red circle here. Would be a red circle. We have a change in color. It's important to notice before you start getting straight to your answer whether you're changing in size, shape, color, or rotation. Let's look at this one. We have okay, are we changing in shape? No, they're all squares. Are we changing in color? They're all green. Are we changing in size? Yes, we have small and large and medium. So we are changing in, there is a change in size. Write that down. All right, what's our next size shape then? Let's see, we have small, large, medium, small, large, medium, small, large, medium, small. It would be large square would be next. And we would need to color that one in green. Oh, that's a terribly unmatching green. Oh, shocking. Let's try this one instead. Oh, that's much better. Whew, Mrs. Lecce and her coloring. I'm gonna fail coloring in 2nd grade. That's embarrassing. All right, here we go. We're gonna look at number 5. We have a pattern here. Do we have a color change? Nope. Do we have a size change? Well, yes, but we're not dealing with the same shape because these are, that's a rectangle and this is a square and this is a trapezoid. So we're not dealing in size change, we're dealing in shape change. So we're gonna change the shape. All right, so what's our next shape? We have rectangle, square, trapezoid, rectangle, square, trapezoid, rectangle, square. All right, make the shape. What is it? Draw it on your paper. I'm gonna have to go outside the lines to make my trapezoid work. That's okay too. Make it orange because it's very fun to be orange. It's not easy being orange. Nothing rhymes with you if you're orange. Did you notice that? It's very lonely to be orange, but it's bright and cheery. Okay, excellent. Now that you have those, you'll take a picture of those for me later. We're gonna look here at 295 as well. So go back to your book, your textbook. You can make repeating patterns with plain shapes that change in more than one way. The last 3 that we just did either changed in color, size, or shape, but they didn't change in more than one thing at the same time. Now you can be a a shape ninja, a color ninja, and a size ninja, and you can flip it around, and that becomes fun. So now we all have triangles, so we're not dealing with a shape change, but is there a change in size? Definitely. And is there a change also in color? Definitely. So this pattern changes its size and color. You have little big, little big, little big, little big, little big, little big, but you have to also keep in mind that you have green, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple. So what would be the next one? Little big, little big, little big, little. We know it's going to be a small triangle, a little triangle. What color is it going to be? Well, you never have two purples in a row, so it's going to be a small green triangle. Pretty cool. Let's look at this one. This pattern has two different shapes, and it's also turning. So we have two shapes. We have a triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle. We could just draw a triangle there, but would we be correct? Not necessarily. We have to have a triangle that is rotated the correct way, because if you notice, the red tip of this triangle is pointing left, and the next time it shows up, it's pointing right. And the next time it shows up, it's pointing left. And the next time it's right. And the next time it's left. And so this time, the red tip of the triangle is going to be pointing on the right. Ooh, now we're getting complicated. I don't think I could have done this at the beginning of second grade. Let's turn to page 296. You have another one of these printouts from today that I provided for you. If you can't find it or can't print it out, I will accept that you have a piece of paper again that has numbers 6, 7, 8, and 9 on them, and we will do this page together. Keep that in front of you. I'm going to get one I can write on right here. All right, study the pattern, describe the pattern, and then what comes next. So let's just look at the pattern for a minute. I'll give you a moment. Does your primary shape change? Okay, no. Your primary shape is a hexagon, so it does not change. So we know if the shape, the outer shape doesn't change, we know we're going to have a hexagon at the end. So let's just put one down there. We have a pointy top, straight sides, and a pointy bottom. That makes us a hexagon. We now have 6 sides. Okay, so we know that's right. Doesn't change shape. Does it change size? No. All right, but we do have this rotation of funny things going on, and we have some color changing here. What to do first? Let's start with our color of our main thing. We're changing color, and we're changing in rotation because our triangle inserts are in a different spot every time. So we have purple, dark purple, light purple, dark purple, light purple, dark purple, light purple, dark purple, light purple, dark purple. So we know we're going to end up with a dark purple at the end, but we don't know where our little doodah is. So if we just look at our triangles, we know our triangle goes from, on the dark purples, it goes from side to side. It goes left side, right side, left side, right side. So it would be on the left side. Ooh, do you see why that's true? We didn't necessarily even have to calculate how much this rotated from this one to this one because we knew we were only dealing, the next one was going to be the dark purple. So we end up with a dark purple hexagon. My dark purple doesn't come out very well. And the red is right here. Now, if you would like, let's put our brain caps really on tight and let's figure out how many triangles or how many sides it goes around each time the triangle lands, regardless of what color it is. So we're right here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And then let's see if it goes 4 sides again. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Ooh, that would be up here. And then it would go 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So does that work to count your triangles from here to here? It does not. You do not have a pattern rotating from this one to this one. Your pattern of rotation is from this one to this one. This one rotates half, then this one rotates half, and this one rotates half, and so this one rotates half. And same for the light purple ones. If it's here, it's pointing to the opposite side. Is that where it ends up? Yep. So this one rotates half a rotation, half a rotation, half a rotation. So if we were to do another pattern out here, I want you to draw what it would look like. This is where I know if you watch the video versus if you just did it all by yourself without paying attention to what Mrs. Lecce is teaching you. Ha ha. You're going to need another hexagon out here. What would the next pattern be? It would be a light purple. It would be a light purple. And where would our little triangle be? It'd be opposite this direction. So it would be right here. Ooh, you had to turn your brain on really a lot. This is a light purple. It doesn't show up as light purple very well. And green. Okay? That proves to you that just because they're next to each other does not mean the rotation is only happening with the shape next to it. Tricky, tricky. Look at number 7. Are you changing shapes? No. Are you changing colors? No. Are you changing sizes? Yes. So we're changing size, and are we rotating? Yes, we're rotating. Okay, so let's figure out whether we're going to do a large circle or a small circle first, and then we'll figure out the rotation. We have large, small, large, small, large, small, large, small, large. So draw yourself a large circle here. Excellent. Now every single one of them is divided into fourths. So divided into fourths across and down. Mine's not exactly in the center, but you'll forgive me for that, I hope. Whoa. Okay, now we got to figure out where this little heart is. It's a cute little heart. Where is our heart? Let's see. We have, are we going to, is it changing every time by 2? Let's see. If you go just skipping to the big ones like we did up here, and we go here to, oh, that would be 1. And so the next one should be here, but it's not. So that doesn't make sense because this one only travels down to here the next time, and then this one travels all the way around. Ooh, that's too tricky. Let's try if we just go from one to the other. Let's see. If you go from here to here, it rotates 2 squares. Okay, what if we go from here to here? Did it go 2 squares? Well, Well, now that's a tricky problem. Well, what about if we just look at how they bounce on the big ones? We go down at the bottom, at the top, at the bottom, at the top. Oh, the heart never gets to this side on the big circles. So it is actually going to go from here to here. It's going to skip the little ones. And what's our pattern? Bottom circle, top circle, all on the left. Bottom left, top left. So what would this heart be? Bottom left. Oh, pretty cool. I'm going to color that orange while you think about what just happened. My goodness. I'm not going to color my white little heart. Okay, let's see if it's true on this part. If we just look at our little circles, do we have the same thing? This is on the right side. We have top right, bottom right, top right, bottom right. Oh yeah, so these all stay on the right side. The heart stays on the right side and just bounces up and down. So what would be our next small circle? Put it out here, following along on the video and not just doing your own thing. What would be the next one? Bottom circle, top circle, bottom circle. It would be the top right, top right. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh, these are like beyond 2nd grade patterns. You guys must be so good at this to be able to do this at the end of your 2nd grade year. What a cool. Okay, let's look at number 8. Do we change shape? Yes, we go from square to rectangle, square to rectangle. Do we change color? Yes, we go from blue to green to blue to green. Do we change rotation? Yes. Oh my goodness, we have all of it. Ah! we have all of it going on. Okay, where do you start then? Well, what's the easiest thing to do is shape. Okay, so let's try that. So we have square, rectangle, square, rectangle, square, rectangle, square, rectangle, square. So we know this next one is a rectangle. So let's go ahead and draw that in so we don't have to think about that anymore. We're gonna do a nice, I'm gonna do a nice big rectangle here. Okay, rectangle. I have a rectangle. Now we'll just figure out what color that rectangle is going to be. Well, all the rectangles are what color? They're all green. Blue, green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. And it's a rectangle, so it's a green rectangle. Well, that's easy, so I'm going to put a little green in the middle so I remember that. But I don't know where my little box square is. So let's take a look. If we just look at the squares, we go top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right, top left. Well, that helps us. What about the greens? We go top right, bottom left, top and bottom left. Okay, that's helpful. Let's look at it another way and see if we can prove that that's right, that this goes from here to here, to here, to here, to here, to here on the greens. What if we were to rotate them one at a time? Would the box go around the shape? Let's see, we start up top left. If we rotate it one, it would be over here. If we rotate it again, it should be down here. Oh, there it is. If we rotated this again, it would be over here. So if we do that again, it should be up here on the next one. Yes! We rotate, so the white squares on this one just keep going around the corners. Top left, top right, bottom left. If they're turning around this way. So then this one is going to be, if it's bottom left right here, and then top left, what should be next? Top right. So we should put a box in the top right corner that stays white. Color the rest in green if you have some colored things. If you don't, that's okay. Just make sure that you have the black part that's the same as mine. Okay, so this one actually rotates every time 1/4 rotation. But we also found that you can look at it by skipping, because these go back and forth. The blues go back and forth and back and forth, and top and bottom at the angles. So that should show you that patterns should be provable more than one way. Coolio. What would be our next one? It would be a square, we know that. And where would your next, if you went up, it should be down right here. Make sure you have that one on your paper so that I can see. And what color would that little square be? Blue. Oh, that's not blue. Blue. Oh, my goodness, Mrs. Lecce is striking out. Oh, my pencils. Whew. I'm going to have to go back to coloring school. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Lecce needs to take a coloring class. I do love to color. It's fun. Okay, last one. Let's take a look. Circle, square. Wait. Circle, square, square, circle. Ooh! How do you think about that, class? That makes your brain go, pow! You got a circle and a square and a square and a circle and a circle and a square and a square and a circle and a circle and a square and a square and a circle and a circle and a square and a square and a circle and a circle. Oh, I got carried away. Sorry. So you look on here and you draw what's next. Go. Yep. It shouldn't be too arduous. Arduous means hard and complicated. It's not, because you're going to draw this one right here, which is a square with a circle in the middle. And the outside of it would be a light pink. And the inside of it would be a dark red. Indeed it would. Like so. Yep, you got it. So this one changed in shape and color, but no rotation. Nothing's rotating, it's just moving right along. You could say this is rotating, but if it rotated, it would look exactly the same. So yeah, it doesn't count. if you can't tell that it's rotating. All right, these are maybe a little more complicated than you thought they would be, but I hope they were fun. It makes you think and look and have your scientific eyeballs on and your mathematical thinking skills way beyond our calendar at the beginning of the year. Very nicely done. Have a good weekend.